Hello, my YouTube family. My name is Robert, and this channel is dedicated to those out there who want a midlife upgrade. With me, I've been struggling with weight pretty much my entire life, probably at least since I was 30 years old. I'm 55 years old now, and I am very upset with myself for the roller coaster ride that I've been on. So I'm looking for a midlife upgrade, and I'm hoping that maybe with support from you guys out there, and I can support you guys, we can do this together because I'm looking for not just to get a summer body ready, I want a body for life. And I hope that's what you guys want too. So that's what this channel is going to do is we're going to dedicate to working out more and getting exercise, eating better, and just thinking better about ourselves, not being so critical of everything. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Uh, I'm looking for a positive place too. It's not going to be, a big macho website where we all talk about how buff and strong we all are. It's a site where we talk about what works for us, because what works for me might not work for you, and to stay positive. I don't want any negative comments making fun of anybody or uh, saying anything rude in the comments. I kind of want it to be a site where if you see me doing something that you think, oh my gosh, that's completely wrong, go about it in a nice way and say, hey, I think if you did it this way, it might be better. That's kind of what we're all looking for. And that's a way to help people too. Because yeah, people will just kinda shut down if you sit there and say, "You need to change what you're doing." Yeah, this whole site will be going through different ways, what's been working for me, where I fail, where I succeed, what works, what doesn't work, and go through all health of life too. I have, sleep apnea, and so I'm dealing with that, and my dad had really bad, diabetes where he was legally blind and lost both of his legs and was on dialysis. And so I am fighting because I don't want to end up like that. So I hope that a lot of you out there are ready to change. And where I kind of struggle a lot is that I work out. I work super hard. I'll get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I go to the gym. I work out, do an awesome workout for about an hour, have a great breakfast, go to work, have a great lunch, I get home from work, and I would say almost like 75% of the time, I struggle once I get home. Like tonight, I had a great day all the way up till I got home from work. Then I struggled. I had a couple pieces of pizza. And then for dinner, I had a whole bunch of orange chicken and white rice. And I know that's completely wrong. Yeah, so then I get upset with myself because I work so hard and then I'm not losing the weight that I want to lose or finding the gains that I want to do. Yeah, that's where we kind of work together. Maybe we can help support each other in that type of stuff because I know I'm not the only one out there that struggles with that type of stuff. Yeah, we'll talk about too. I don't know what other stuff works in your life, like the sleep apnea. We can talk about that. How many of you out there are on doing sleep apnea, have CPAP machines? Let us know how that works for you, how that's changed your lives, and that's what this channel's about. So I hope you guys will stick around and let's watch each other transform our lives into a healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy spirit. Everything, and we'll do great. All right. So, anyways, a little bit about myself. I am 55 years old. I am a school teacher. I teach special education, and I've been doing that only for 1 year. But prior to that, I did 5 years I was an aide in the classroom. I was a behavior specialist. And then prior to that, for 25 years, I was a certified general real estate appraiser. Yeah, that's kind of what my life was. Um, I started kinda getting out of control with my weight, probably, yeah, I would even say probably about my mid-40s, and it was really tough because with doing real estate appraisal, I was always out on the road, and so every day for lunch, I would swing by, like, Carl's Jr. and have a Weston bacon double cheeseburger, a large crisp cut fries, and a large drink, and that was kind of a typical day, and I'm also one of those kinda guys that I can be super full. I would have, like, that Carl's Jr., and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm so full," and then you'd put a pizza in front of me, and I'd be like, "Well, okay," and I would have some pizza too. I was that kind of guy that if there was one of those 5 pound burrito challenges, I was there for it. I love food, and that's a hard part of my life is because I struggle with that. I do love food, and but then what kind of really hit me was my first hit where I kind of changed was I had to switch over to a size 40 jeans. And I said, no, there's absolutely no way I am going to buy size 40 jeans. So I started watching my weight. I switched over from going to Carl's Jr. I started going to Subway, doing that type of stuff, and it helped quite a bit. And then unfortunately, probably, God, about 15 years ago now, my dad was diagnosed with diabetes and he lost both of his legs, had a major heart attack, went legally blind. And I moved in with my mom to help support her and get my dad to dialysis and that type of stuff. And seeing my dad like that, I swore I'd never want to get like that. So I started a regimen of working out every day. So probably starting in 2018, when I started working for the school district, where I was on like a regular schedule where I had to be in, I started working out, and I would work out 5 days a week. And but once again, it's just I'm looking better with muscle, definition and stuff like that, but I've still got the gut, and I work with a population of students that tell it like it is, and they tell me constantly how fat I am. So it's really difficult on the brain for me because, I want to look good, I want to feel good, and when you're told you're fat all the time, it really is. It's a struggle, and I try so hard. Like I said, I'll lose 10 pounds and I'll gain five. I'll lose 10 and gain five, and it's a constant roller coaster. And I'm done with it. And so I'm hoping that like doing this channel, I've started a different type of lifestyle change right now where I'm working on less processed foods in my diet. I was up to 275 pounds right at the end of April. I have now at least lost 20 pounds since the end of April. And that's just from I add salads to my meals, I eat the salads first, and I have eliminated a lot of processed foods and a lot of the carbs. I still have carbs because I work out and I know that that gives you some decent energy, but I try and eat better carbs. And yeah, it works, except then like I did great today until I got home from work, and then like I said, I had a couple pieces of pizza, and for dinner I had a huge bowl of white rice and with oh god, probably about 10 ounces of orange chicken on top of it and so fail. So now I'm sitting here recording this video, feeling sorry about myself because I failed. So what I'm hoping for is maybe with your guys' support too, I'll support you, you support me, and we can be healthy. We can have a midlife upgrade together. So hey, you guys like and subscribe. Tell me what works for you. Let's start a journey of healthy living together. All right. I will see you later. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.